Sunday, bury me under the weight of who you need me to be. Can't you see I'm struggling? Sunday, come around, lift me. I want what I do to be spiritual and to be inclusive and to be passionate and to be emotional. I am searching for language to feeling, and when I feel most successful and most confident is when I write something down and I'm like, oh, finally, I have been feeling that or wrestling with that forever, and this is clear. This makes sense. And so I honestly think my favorite moments of my career often happen in this room when I'm writing and communicating my feelings or how I see things through the art of lyric writing and music production. Sunday, bury me under the weight of who you need me to be. Can't you see I'm struggling? Can't you see I'm struggling? Can't you see I'm struggling?
Creator Sessions, as you know, is a place where we get to learn from the creators we admire. This session with our artist, Joy Oladokun, might be one of the best examples of what we want this series to be: honest, vulnerable, and most importantly, valuable. Of any artist that I have listened to in the last 5 or so years, Joy's lyrics have impacted me more than I expected and ultimately made me think deeper about this world and the different circumstances that we all face. She is, in my opinion, one of the most important artists we are going to see in the next decade. You just can't listen to her music and not feel things, and maybe more importantly, learn things. Joy Oladokun on Creator Sessions.
When the light is gone and you're on your own, you've been trying but the fight never goes away, and you don't know when the sun will shine again. All you gotta do is look my way. If you got a problem, I got a problem too. If you're standing at the bottom, I'll reach out for you. If you need someone to lean on, baby, I can be strong. I will carry you through. If you got a problem, I got a problem too. Everybody needs something to believe. If you want, you can always put your faith in me. I don't know it all, but I know how it feels to fall. With a helping hand, you find your feet. If you got a problem, I got a problem too. If you're standing at the bottom, I'll reach out for you. If you need someone to lean on, baby, I can be strong. I will carry you through. If you got a problem, I got a problem too. If you're lonely, if you're down and out, holding out for a better day, call out for me, I'll come running, and we'll find a better way. 'Cause if you got a problem, I got a problem too. Standing at the bottom, I'll reach out for you. If you need someone to lean on, baby, I can be strong. I will carry you through. If you got a problem, I got a problem too. If you need someone to lean on, baby, I can be strong. I will carry you through. If you got a problem, I'll reach out for you. That song is called If You Got a Problem, and I wrote it for my partner who was going through a hard time at the time. And I was learning as an empath, as a human, how to carry someone's pain and to carry it well, not be consumed by it, but also to say, like, I want to help you and be there for you. And also, as life does, it turns around, and I'm in a season now where, like, her strength and the strength of my community is, like, really getting me through a lot of stuff. So I think that a major reason why I often sit down to, like, write is to help my brain and to help me make sense of the world around me and what's happening in me. And yeah, I think that there's something about the creative process that really is cathartic, whether it's, lighting or production or graphic design. Like, I think that we all have something in us that we want to get out on whatever it is our canvas is. And that's why I do songs. This next song I wrote, I feel like one of those people that's lived a lot of lives for some reason. I worked in a church for a while, like, I've gone abroad, like, I've done a bunch of really amazing stuff in my life. And I was, like 23 at the time, and decided to write a song called Younger Days about, all the things that I had done in the past that I wanted to maybe grow out of. And so yeah, this is a song called Younger Days, and it is about my younger days, as I am 85 years old. Just kidding, I'm 29. In my younger days, I was a fighter. In my younger days, I felt the fire. Things didn't go my way, I'd strike a match and turn my back. You'd be surprised by how many bridges I've burned. In my younger days, I'd love 'em and leave 'em, because I was afraid I wouldn't know how to keep 'em. I trade my freedom for a steady hand now, but I wouldn't trade the lessons I've learned. No, I wouldn't change a thing about my younger days. Looking back, I'm glad to see I didn't get my way in my younger days. What's a legacy, and how do I leave one for the children I might never have? What's the purpose, and tell me, why do I need one? Taking life as it comes ain't working out too bad. No, I wouldn't change a thing about my younger days. Looking back, I'm glad to see I didn't get my way in my younger days. Change a thing about my younger days. Looking back, I'm glad to see I didn't get my way. The agony and ecstasy, the joy and the pain. Who I was would be proud to see the person I became. No, I wouldn't change a thing about my younger days. So yeah, that's Younger Days. I wrote that song in an apartment in LA that was about the size of this studio. And I don't know, I remember getting out my special notebook and my pens and, like, bringing out my favorite guitar and just having this moment of sort of creating the life or future or person that I wanted to be by wrestling with the person that I had been. And I think that's the cool thing for me about songwriting is I always feel like there's this sort of ability to self-evaluate, self-reflect, and then sort of emerge like a phoenix from the ashes of your mental illness, different, you know? I think that there's a real gift. I don't know. I think we all have these things that we do, that we can do, that we are blessed with the ability to do that make us feel better or make us feel as if we can make the world better. And for me, it's songwriting. For some people, it's like being a doctor, but to each their own. What am I going to play next? This next song, Jordan, I wrote in that same apartment, this size, the day after I decided to come out of the closet. I am a queer woman, and I grew up Christian, and it was scary because a lot of what I had been told my entire life was that I didn't have a place, and this song is about me finding my place. Yeah. They drowned me in the Jordan when they tried to wash me clean. They got the stains out, but now it's too damn hard to breathe. They told me he's a good Lord as they tied the shackles to my feet. They drowned me in the Jordan and then they walked away from me. I washed up on the shores alone in a tattered wedding gown. Disillusion and hard-hardened, everything I'd known, it led me down, down, down. And that is where you found me, grace and whiskey on your breath. You pulled me back on my feet and taught me how to dance again. And now we're building our own promised land. On this new ground we stand. God bless the work of our hands and make good on our plans. 'Cause now I found love, there's no turning back. Oh, I don't feel so young now. Gave the best years of my life away. I tried to build an institution instead of trying to keep the faith. Here in the wild, you loved me though I was not lovely or deserving. The curse from my lips and taught them to rejoice again. And now we're building our own promised land. On this new ground we stand. God bless the work of our hands and make good on our plans. 'Cause now I found love, there's no turning back. Now I found love, there's no turning back. So that was Jordan. And that song has always been a tent pole for me. You can't see it because your cameras and people. But behind you, I have a painting in the studio that says, "Remember why you started." And I like to have songs or moments or creative things, even if they're in my production, because I produce a little, where it just like, it pays homage to the things and the sounds and the feelings that I love and want to honor and cherish most. And Jordan is very much that vibe. It reminds me that like while I like my life looks a little bit different, like I want what I do to be spiritual and to be inclusive and to be passionate and to be emotional. And I think Jordan is all of those things. This next song I wrote with two friends of mine, and we were all going through terrible time in life. We all just were not feeling it, having a good time. And my particular thing is I get really anxious, and it, when life is hard, it starts to affect everything else. And the one thing that I found that really helps is breathing. And it seems simple, but it's like the thing we forget to do when we're worked up. And so we wrote the song called Breathe Again. And it taught me a lot about space and creativity and just the ability to say or put out something and like just let it be what it is and not try to make it more or not try to, shove it down. This is Breathe Again. The devil's in the basement of my home. A flight of stairs is way too close. He comes for me when I'm alone, collecting debts that I don't owe. Follow me down where the waters run deep. I'll let you drown in the worst in me. If my intentions are good, why can't I come clean? If heaven's above, where does that leave me? Am I looking for revival? Am I dressed in other sin? Hold my breath until I'm honest. Will I ever breathe again? When the world's so heavy I can't stand, I close my eyes and start again. Though my heart is in my hands, I won't break, give me faith to bend. Am I looking for revival? Am I dressed in other sin? Hold my breath until I'm honest. Will I ever breathe again? Am I looking for revival? Am I dressed in other sin? Hold my breath until I'm honest. Will I ever breathe again? Will I ever breathe again? Will I ever breathe again? I definitely think there have been moments where people have pushed me to be more vulnerable or more creative or a better version of myself. And that, I think that's sort of the beauty and also the annoying thing about having to work with other people is I feel constantly inspired and challenged by the people around me, even when it's difficult, even when it's surrounded by criticism or it's surrounded by you realizing oh, I don't want to operate this way or I don't want things to be this way. I think that the people that have, I'm trying to think of the people who have really like watershed moments of creativity are honestly not even in the room of writing, but I released this song called "Who Do I Turn To" around the protests of the death of George Floyd, and I was really nervous about putting out a really blatantly political song that I had written with someone else who's not Black, and it's funny, like, we wrote the song, and the song, like, it just put words to a feeling that I had wanted to put words to for a long time. But I was just scared, so I was maybe gonna shelve it. And Natalie, my co-writer on the song, was, I don't know, she was just really wise in saying that, like, people are going to find a way to misunderstand your intentions no matter what. And the best thing that you can do is just make sure that, like, at your core, at your heart, you know what your mission statement is, and then filter everything that you put out into the world through that. And I am very grateful to her for that advice, because I think I, up until then, had done a lot of writing and working to avoid misunderstanding, and I think it just allowed me this freedom to be like, I do want to be fair and clear about situations and feelings and things, but at the end of the day, it's just the expression and what your expression has to offer to the moment, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be true, and I think that's dope. I try to keep other people or how my work will affect other people in mind, because I think that's really important, and it's something that we don't challenge our artists to do enough. I don't know. I'm an artist. I'm a woo woo. So, like, I believe in, like, energy and what you put out into the universe, and I think that there's I think of the audience, but there's a fine line between, like, keeping them in mind and creating for them. And I think that what I try to do is, when I am writing a song, it is just for me. It is purely selfish, like, purely just a me and essentially my journal moment to, like, help, figure out and cultivate a better understanding of what it is I'm going through, or what it is I'm seeing. And then everything else, people's response is sort of bonus. People's response or how they feel about my work can't be the driving force if it's vulnerability, because I feel like you're least vulnerable when you're worried about what people are going to think about what you're going to say, and you're most vulnerable when you're like, this is probably going to make people uncomfy, but I'm going to say it anyway. And so I try to keep a healthy balance of, like, how do I honor these people who are giving me their time and money and attention, and how do I also kind of continue to cultivate the culture that they bought into in the first place.
This creator session with Joy, in all honesty, might have been the one that I worked the hardest to make happen, and for good reason. It's obvious that her music doesn't shy away from grief and some of the modern day struggles that we as Americans are facing today. And more importantly, she does that from the perspective of a first-generation Nigerian-American who's also part of the queer community. Here's the thing. So much is happening in Joy's career right now, and maybe I should have told you more about that. But what I really wanted to say with my limited time is that words matter. And as an artist, Joy tells that story better than anyone right now, in my opinion. Here's what I hope this session does for you as creators. I hope that you take note on the impact that your work can have on people when you dare to share it. Joy's going to close us out with one more, a favorite, a song titled Sunday. But first, let's listen to what she has to say about getting it wrong in the pursuit of perfectionism.
My biggest confidence-inducing moments really are not, like, because I've had moments where, like, a sort of famous person retweets something, where, someone shares something or says something about my music that is really amazing. But I think the moments that make me feel as if I can really make it often happen in this room when I'm writing. And I think that there's this, for me, I am searching for language to feeling, and when I feel most successful and most confident is when I write something down and I'm like, oh, finally, I have been feeling that or wrestling with that forever, and this is clear. This makes sense, And so I honestly think my favorite moments of my career are just sort of getting better at communicating my feelings or how I see things through the art of lyric writing and music production. And I think my biggest advice is probably like, just take care of yourself. I think that people who are creative just tend to be, especially artistically creative or, in creative fields, they tend to be really, really compassionate. And they have big hearts, and, they want to like change and affect culture through what they're doing. And it can be really, that can be amazing and inspiring and life-giving, but it can also be really tiring. And so I find that when it's honestly, there's a parallel between the two things in terms of like, if I find myself putting a lot of stock in what other people say about what I'm doing, it's usually a sign that I'm tired and that I need to like go back and retreat into like my little space, the room or the moment it is that we fell in love with what we do, and just like own it and remember, oh, I just like songs because I like songs. I don't like songs because I need celebrities to like my songs, And I think that it's taking care of yourself is this paramount skill that I think I'll always have to remind myself to hone. This last song that I'm going to play, I wrote one day after a bad day at work. And I just, as one does, got home at my kitchen table and was like, I'm going to write a Neil Young song about my feelings, clearly. The end result ended up to be a little bit different from a Neil Young moment, but it did showcase sometimes the edge and anger and fear and anxiety that perfectionism can place on us. And it's something that I fall prey to often, as often as this morning. And I think that as we create, there sort of has to be this grace and safety and freedom to be able to get it wrong, or to have it be weird or sound weird or unlike anything else that's happening, and to sort of go into uncharted territories, knowing that it may not be the cutest thing ever, but it'll be different. So yeah, this is Sunday. Mama says I'm up to no good again. Couldn't make her proud, though I did my best. I feel like a mess. I feel like I'm stuck in the wrong skin. I feel like I'm sick, but I'm having trouble swallowing my medicine. Sunday, carry me down to the water, wash me clean. I'm still struggling. Sunday, bury me under the weight of who you need me to be. Can't you see I'm struggling? I keep God locked in a picture frame, so I feel a little better about my number day. Yeah, I confess, the questions and the answers seem to sound the same. I'm just like the rest, standing tall, pretending not to be afraid. Sunday, carry me down to the water, wash me clean. I'm still struggling. Sunday, bury me under the weight of who you need me to be. Can't you see I'm struggling? Sunday come around, lift me up again. I'm never too proud for a helping hand. I've been feeling down. Can you hear me now? Sunday come around, lift me up again. I'm never too proud for a helping hand. I've been feeling down. Can you hear me now? Sunday, carry me down to the water, wash me clean. I'm still struggling. Sunday, bury me under the weight of a union made of me. Can't you see I'm struggling? Can't you see I'm struggling? Can't you see I'm struggling? So yeah, that's Sunday. The reason I really love that song is because it, if you listen to the final track, it sounds nothing like the Neil Young song I imagine in my head. But I think that sort of the blend of the things you love, your influences, and whatever tools you have on hand, the tools of the moment, allow you to create something that is new and different and that feels truer to you than whatever you're trying to imitate. You can follow me on Instagram, on all the things actually, at Joy Oladokun. I'm sure there will be some fancy graphics that'll spell that out for you. And yeah, I'm always releasing music and playing shows, and I will keep you abreast of those things then. Thank you for being a part of my creator session, and I thank you for listening. And stay safe and stay sane. I'm Joy Oladokun.